Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel where I'm talking about my thoughts on XXL's freshman class of 2010. This one, a new breed of hustlers, is what the tagline reads. I said I like the last cover and list of talent more, but it's not the worst cover. Pretty cool cover, honestly. Um, some really good rappers in here, actually. Pretty strong class. I see a few names I definitely know, and I'm excited to hear from these guys. Without further ado, let's get into it. J. Cole. Treated as a god tier rapper by many of his loyal fans, J. Cole started recording at the age of 14, later releasing his music on internet forums under the name Blaza and Therapist. 2007 was the year that Cole would really be heard with his debut mixtape, The Come Up. His first single, Lights Please, is really beautiful and very thought provoking, like most of his shit out there, so I hear. Before his single, I had only heard one song and was moved by it, but didn't take that extra step forward to listen to more. Shame on me. He's still working and still has his name out there for sure. His freestyle is super simple compared to his recorded shit. We're talking about relevancy still with his bullshit. J. Cole, I would say, is mad relevant. I just recently, this is kind of a spoiler, listened to his entire discography and I was blown the fuck away. This dude's amazing. Pill, trying to make a name for himself in 2008. Pill would drop his first mixtape, 4180, The Prescription, in 2009. I found no singles. I found no singles, so I listened to the first track off of that mixtape, Take Your Medication, and found it to have a nice message. His flow is very much like that of T.I. Never heard about this guy before, and he stopped making music back in 2012. Hiatus or retirement, only time will tell if it already hasn't. Man, these freestyles are short as fuck. It's nice for the 15 seconds he gets. Nipsey Hussle. Active since 2003, he would release his first mixtape in '05. His first single dropped in 2008 titled Bullets Ain't Got No Names, and it's your average click click bang bang pew pew gangster shit. That's all some people know how to rap about. He's still rapping, and I've heard his name a few times. His freestyle was much better than his single, leaving me to think that this guy might actually have something more than the guns, N word, weed. Um, so I'm glad that I pointed out in the freestyle, like it gave a lot more insight. Because I have heard more of Nipsey since his untimely fucking murder. Um, and he is good. And I'm not just saying that because he got fucking shot and killed. I'm trying to think of somebody like Migos. I didn't really care for their music, but I'm really sad that was it Offset? I want to get the name right of the person that passed. Migos. Or was it Quavo? I think it was Quavo. Was it Quavo? It's Takeoff. Um, really fucking shitty. But yeah, Nipsey, and just as a human being, seemed like a very like he was next level. Like what he was planning to do and what he was trying to fix the world, and I think that's what we need more of in this world, or people that we need healers, and I think Nipsey was one of those. It doesn't impact my list, however. I think he's pretty low. We'll see. Freddie Gibbs, active to '03, dropping an album in '06. He really rose to prominence in 2009. In 2010, he would drop his first single, Oil Money, featuring Chuck English, Chip the Ripper, Bun B, and Dan Auerbach, which was a surprisingly nice song in which Mr. Gibbs failed to stand out in. He wasn't bad, just, I don't know, he was just there. His last album was released back in 2015, and I don't know if he's still rapping. Haven't heard too much about him. His freestyle wasn't too bad. I've heard the name Freddie Gibbs before the XXL freshman. Maybe that's implanted in my head, but um, yeah. Big Sean, another kid trying to make a name for himself in 2003. He would sign in 2007 and float to other labels over the years until releasing his first studio album in 2011. His first single, What You Doing, isn't too bad. I remember hating this guy when I first heard him featured on Mike Posner's album, but his style grew on me in a way. And he's still releasing music. His freestyle is whack as fuck compared to what he can do. He's definitely improved over the years. Wiz Khalifa. Contributing to a mixtape of up and coming Pittsburgh artists back in '04, the then 16-year-old Wiz probably didn't know just how big he'd be. His first single, Pittsburgh Sound, dropped in '07 and says very different than the Wiz we'd get years later. It's not bad at all. I like both styles. I've heard his freestyle was alright. Why the fuck is my throat so fucking scratchy? OJ the Juice. I'm probably getting sick. OJ the Juice Man. What the fuck with that name though? I remember hearing a rap parody cipher and thought this guy was made up. It's like OJ the Juice Man. Then I got stamina. Then I got something eating a banana. It's like, what? Signed in '04, Orange Juice was trying to be on that come up when he was shot. He still performed later that week, but has been left with a permanent limp as a result. His first single, Make the Trap Say A, featuring Gucci Mane, is an absolute bullshit excuse of a song. Oh my god. I hate Gucci so fucking much, so how is it possible to make me hate your ass even more? Sit your limping, citric acid looking ass down, please, dear God. Stay your ass in 2014 and don't come back, please. His freestyle is so terrible. That shit had me dying. Please look that shit up. Hey! What is it? What does trap say A? Is it quarter pound, 50 pounds, something done? Hey! Like, oh shit. Oh fuck. J Rock. Signing in 2005, Jay really rose to prominence in 2008 with his first hit single, All My Life in the Ghetto, featuring Lil Wayne and will.i.am, which I actually really liked. Jay sounds like a better version of other shitty rappers, the hood life kind, but his style grows on me. A motorcycle accident last year isn't going to slow him down, says his label, so we'll be hearing more from him. His freestyle was pretty nice. Fashawn. Releasing his first mixtape, Grizzly City Volume 1, in 2006, Fashawn, like many before and after, was determined to take the world by storm. Finding no singles, I turned to that mixtape's first track, Streets of Fresno, which is nice, classic hip hop sounding. He's got an album dropping sometime this year, so he's still active. His freestyle is pretty good. Donis. After high school, Donis joined the Air Force, being stationed in Tokyo, Japan. During the 2.5 years with the Air Force, Donis used that time to work on his rap style, actually citing the Japanese as inspiration to pursue rap full time. This was back in 2004, and in 2009 he would release his first mixtape. His first single, Gone, is nice as fuck. Dropping his last album in 2011, he says he's currently working on a new one. His freestyle is corny as fuck. So not as much talent as last year, but hey, at least we got some. Not as much talent as last year. The previous year, what? Kid Cudi, that Azure Roth. There's a lot of fucking talent here. There's a lot of talent here. Okay, out of all the ones that are like notable, J. Cole and J. Cole by himself. Holy fuck. Wiz Khalifa. I love Wiz Khalifa. Big Sean is relevant. I'm going down the list right now, by the way. My number one is J. Cole. Then it's Wiz Khalifa. Then Big Sean. Donis, Fashawn, Pill, J Rock, Freddie Gibbs, Nipsey Hussle, and then OJ the Juice Man. Hopefully 2011 is better. That's the dream anyway. I didn't like this year that much, I guess. Marcos, Wiz has definitely became the biggest artist here, setting himself apart from everyone and starting a label. J. Cole was so dope at this time. His fans made me stop following him so much. Big Sean is extremely slept on. One of the dopest lyricists in the game, especially in mainstream. Nipsey is next, setting his own fan base, spitting about urban situations, but not telling young to kill each other. J-Rock is good, but was surrounded by too much greater talent, TDE. And OJ is the juice man for selling juice, or PCP. I used to listen to this guy a lot with Gucci Mane. Waka Flocka eventually overshadowed him, but his song pops up whenever black people talk about you need to know this if you black. Anyone